Alright guys, it's super early, it's like 7 or something in the morning here, and the sun is already beaten down. It's supposed to be a high of 92 degrees in the desert, which is dry heat, which is going to be pretty hot. Not for your Midwest boy who likes the humidity. We're aired down, disconnected. Everything is buttoned down, locked up. And today, behind me, we have Crowned King. We haven't quite made it to Lake Pleasant, which is at the beginning of Backway to Crowned King. But I'm looking forward to it today. Rumors say this trail, doing all of the hard obstacles, we may not do all of them, but we'll do some of them. It takes about 6.5 hours. That's a lot of time, including that I wanted to do Table Mesa as well during this this trip today. And then after this is literally all I had planned for this entire week. So I shot my shot super early. It's Tuesday, so we have to figure out what we can get ourselves into. It is beautiful out here. I keep looking around. I mean, look at all these pricks. A bunch of pricks in the desert. Super cool. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go have some fun. Supposedly, like, the first half from, like, Lake Pleasant. Oh, there's a donkey in the road. There's a donkey. There's multiple donkeys! Oh my god! Look at him. Look at all that ass! Excuse me, guys. Oh, go ahead, little donkey. I need to bring one of those back for Scout. Woo. Oh man, sorry. I just sprayed for sunscreen, and I'm pretty sure I just inhaled a lot of it right before the donkeys. That was awesome. What a great start to the day. There's pricks everywhere. There's asses everywhere. I love the desert. Okay, so what I was saying before the donkeys interrupted us. So apparently it's just like 10.5 miles of just this kind of terrain. So I set air pressures to about 12 psi. And I switched all the shocks to 1 with soft rebound. So we should have somewhat of a comfortable ride for the most part. For the most part. I'm, you know, neither here nor there. Expecting a really big bump there, but these shocks just absorb it. Now the little whoopie whoops, you can't really get out of that. But all the bigger stuff, like rocks and little divots, shocks will absorb that, but the tires unfortunately have to suck in all of the small tire nonsense. But it is a beautiful morning. It's supposed to be super clear today, super hot today. But we're heading up into the mountains. I think the total peak elevation we'll end up reaching is like 6,500 feet or something like that. So That should be exciting. Yeah, way up there in the mountains. Let's go. You can kind of see Lake Pleasant out there. Out there in the distance. It'd be a great day to go out there, play on the water. For us that can't swim, we definitely need a life jacket. And yes, I can't swim. I can tread water, but I cannot swim. Barely tread water. I sink like a rock. No idea why. No buoyancy. There's a bunch of cattle at the water's edge on my left. But it's a rock now, so I could be making it up and you would never know. All these people out here boating. I'm on a boat. Well, I'm not. I'm in a Jeep. See? Look at the moo-moos by the water. That beautiful lake smell. Again, tracking our progress with Gaia maps. Marked out all my turning points last night just in case. Saved my offline data just in case. So we're all good to go. Being this bumpy kind of reminds me of driving 270 back at home. Not quite as bad as 44. You know, highways. Like, look at this.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your eyes to say. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Yeah. So, Backway to Crown King is essentially like a 30-mile trail, they say. The first 10 to like 12 miles is this county back road, dusty road, whatever you might want to call it. And then the other 20-ish miles is pretty rough terrain. So almost everything that is an obstacle has a bypass, from what I've seen. I don't believe in the word bypass, so we're gonna do as many of the tough stuff as we can. Or if it just looks like nah, we might just go around. Which, I was in Sedona and we did Broken Arrow, and I thought that was gonna be a little more exciting, but there was only like 2 places where I was like, oh cool, I get to like drive on a challenging obstacle, and that was it. Of course, I've been on Schneebly Hill Road before, and I knew there was nothing to that. It's just a very fun, rough road, and very beautiful out there indeed. spring flowers out right now. So lots of reds and yellows. All the cactuses is this? Oh. Well. Hey, you can't park there. Can't park there. Go get the message. I like how there's propane tanks stuck in the wheel too. And, well, obviously with all. Watch out for the moo-moos. Excuse me, guys. Coming through, moo-moos. Just, alright. Have a nice day. Do you think the cows are like security guards here? Like, ID, please. Where's your park pass? Do you have any alcohol in your cooler? This on your way to Crown King. I think people have always taken pictures of this before. That honor thing. I guess that means we're on the right track. We're not just lost in the wilderness. It's a good sign. Definitely already rougher road, that's for sure. Let's go. Like 14 miles in, almost 15 miles in. We're just now getting to some rough terrain. Should be a pretty good rest of the trip, or at least trail ride today. Oh, good. I gotta slow down a little bit. Well, here's our first real obstacle I hear. Yes. That was gonna be an obstacle. It really wasn't. I didn't even use four-wheel drive. Onward. That is what I'd like to call a danger noodle. A very dangerous danger noodle. Rattlesnake. Not the timber ones that we have back at home. So pretty though. Just minding his own business, searching for food. Yeah, he was coming across the trail. Almost didn't see him because I was coming up over this little hill here. He was coming up over the hill, and he was right there. I was like, oh, no, stop for the little guy. Oh my God, you're gonna die. Get out of the way. And he did. He got out of the way. Just like that. Danger noodles. All right. Since he's out of the way, or she, I don't know. You know, it's 2023. Be whatever you want. And right around the corner, another challenging obstacle in our path. I think we might go in 4-low for this one, just for funsies. That, and I think I'm gonna keep it in 4-low just so I can save the transmission, run 4th gear while I'm at it. It's a pretty steep little wall there at the beginning. That was flexy. I was rubbing so hard in the front. That was a good one. here. Back on the road. Smooth is king. Chances that thing's stolen. I'm impressed they made it out here. There's an Arizona 4x4 sticker on it. Of course they do that. Nice. Well, there's more of it. I mean, I wouldn't park there if I were you. Wouldn't park there. climbing back up this, if you can't see from that angle. But there's kind of a decent cliff right here. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but you could worry a thing to death, they say. When we climb up this way, you can actually see how big these rocks are that we were climbing up just now. Oh boy. Oh man, your boy is not in physical enough shape for this. Whew. All right. Obstacle after obstacle here, and I'm not gonna set you up. You're just gonna roll with me. Alright, so we're about the halfway point. I got cows over here to my left, my right, mooing at me, your left. But yeah, dude, check out the view of Lake Pleasant. Isn't that pleasant to look at? It's so nice. I haven't seen a single soul out here at all today, so I've been pretty much on the trail by myself. I mean, it's Tuesday. Who's going to be out here on a 30-mile desert trail? Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Just look at it. Isn't that something? had forgotten to check in on the badge of honors for Backway to Crown King. I just tried to do it on my phone. I am 21 miles into the trail and it says I am not close enough. Not close enough. So luckily I'm staying on the north side of Phoenix and it's only like a 20-minute drive to the trailhead. I can just check in on my way back to the hotel. Not a big deal, I just gotta remember to do it. What a pain in the butt. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're 21 miles in, about 4,300 feet in elevation, and we started at about 1,800 feet, so decent amount of climbing. But there's a lot of up and down, squiggly swagglies, and you know, twisties, and optional rock crawl lines, which I've been taking almost all of them. There's one I didn't take because I passed it, and road construction ahead. That's interesting. Okay. Nani? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're entering... Part of this trail is actually part of somebody's mining land or whatever, so you basically, the trail goes straight through it, just don't mess with any of the junk. Because it's an active mine, so I read. But Backway to Crown King has permission to blast through. Yeah. Oh, speed limit 5 miles an hour. Side by side, it's talking to you. All the boulders. Very cool. It's a very active mine, but the road turns into the creek. I don't remember reading about this being a creek trail, but it is today. All this cool equipment. I'm sure it's useful in some way. I wonder, like, how they got all their equipment here back in the day, like in the ye olden times, like all that steel stuff. Probably like donkeys, right? It's got to be donkeys. A bunch of dudes working over there. Javis. It's like a small rock garden here. Shaking up my soda pop. Unforgivable. What's up, my dudes? You? Oh, they're busy. Oof. 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 Like, I understand the Jeep doesn't care about all the rocks and stuff, but my body certainly does. Oh, Jesus. Now we got these massive trees. As soon as we reached about 4,300 feet in the creek bed. Look at them, huge. For being in the middle of the desert. Some big wood. Across the creek again. This is a very cool trail. Very narrow. We're going this way. Uppies, uppies. Should be climbing at some pretty quick elevation here, and then right down the other side of this mountain. Chipmunk. We've seen a lot of wildlife out here on this trail. We saw the donkeys, lots of cows. I saw a roadrunner, didn't get it on film, he was booking it. And like these weird birds with like the little black feathers on the top of their face. I don't know what those are. Lots of chipmunks and squirrel-esque things. Oh, the rattlesnake, that was really cool. That's pretty much it, but I mean, like, that's a lot. Usually we see like, what, a deer? Maybe a turkey back home? That's it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Lots of animals. All the animals have been pretty chill too. I thought the rattler would have like seen me and then take offense. Like, intruder, imposter, what are you doing here? Get out of my land. You know, he was just like, whatever dude, just don't run me over. So I didn't. Yeah. We are climbing elevation very quickly. On the side of what would be a cliff. I'm on a mountain. Oh, there goes another squirrel thing, chipmunk, whatever you want to call it. I think that was a squirrel. Aminals. So many aminals. How cool that is. There's like a little waterfall down there. Look at that. There's like this really big pond down there. Waterfall. Let's get over to the other side and see if we can get a better look at it. That's pretty. camera work is quite rough. And focusing on driving kind of takes priority when you're by yourself. It's falling down there. What's this? What's it? Bit of an obstacle in the way here. Woo! Tippy tippy. Very tippy. just entered the jungle. Like weird statue things. I've seen a few of them. Little bit was a little sketchy. I meant to film it, but I was too focused. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Solo exploring, you know? Well, my battery's almost dead too. I'll just swap that out here in a second. The water tank up there. I bet it don't hold no water. Full of bullet holes. Drugging right along, we're at 25, almost 26 miles. I know I've been showing it all the way up, but just get a load of that view though. You can kind of see how steep our climb has been so far. But you can kind of see right about there. That's Lake Pleasant, way out yonder. We're like 26 miles in, or 20, 25, something like that. But yeah, you can see for miles. We're at like 5,700 feet above sea level. Started at 1,800 feet. I think we got about 600-700 feet to go before we're at the highest point on the trail. But yeah, you can see some of the other mining roads that are out here. Very cool. Yeah. Those are mining roads, and that's the one we came in on. Yeah, it is so beautiful out here. There's something like beautifully charming about this trail, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it makes you think, especially when you're out here by yourself. Like, I'm looking down the trail that I picked, and there isn't a single soul behind me causing dust. And you do cause dust when you're even going 5 miles an hour. You can see the back of my Jeep. Filthy. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful out here. There's nothing more beautiful than you. Alright, let's keep going. So, I want to note or mention for you guys that on the trail, right here, you go that way, that's to private property and a mine. You go this way, you could technically get to Crown King that way, although it is less traveled, but you want to keep going right here as you go going up. Yeah, all this stuff is like mining. It says Tiger Mine. You don't want to go there. Yeah. We'll just keep going. That's all a whole bunch of other random stuff that we don't need to pay attention to. And some other stuff. Yeah. But for the most part, just stay on this main road. Lots of offshoots. Try not to get lost out here. And I will be posting the route, the route I take, and the route that like All Trails and all the other like off-road websites for the Badge of Honor will tell you to do. I will post on Gaia. I tried looking it up on Gaia for public maps, couldn't find it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tonight when I'm at the hotel, I'm gonna save it, post it to Gaia for public use, and you guys will have the start to finish trail for you guys, because I had to do a ridiculous amount of like searching in order to find good maps to look at. I actually ended up having to go to YouTube and like puzzle piece multiple videos together to conclude what route to actually take for this trail. So yeah, I'll post that. I'll make it public. I'll post it onto my Instagram too, and I'll put the link for it in the description on YouTube below. So if you have Gaia GPS, I believe it's already on Onyx Off-Road. If you have Onyx, you could just download the map from Onyx, but for Gaia, it wasn't there. And I like using Gaia a lot better than Onyx, because I like using just the topo map instead of the satellite map. It's just preference. And they have pretty much the same stuff, just how you use it is a little different. You can both save. I have both. You could save both trails files for offline to your whatever device, and then you can just scroll wherever you need to do whatever's. But yeah, it's super nice and easy to be able to save for offline like I am right now. And I'm actually being caught. Someone's catching me right now. I guess I'll pull over for them. That's crazy. Let's see if I can find a spot to pull over. Yeah, right here. This guy was cruising. I did not see him come up on me. They were hauling crap. That was crazy. I wonder if they were at the mine. They might have been at the mine. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll post that publicly, and you guys will have a much easier time finding it than I did. It took me a few hours to puzzle piece everything that I needed to know together. YouTube videos, Onyx, Gaia, Google Maps. I kind of combined it all and put it all on Gaia and just pinpointed turns with waypoints and stuff like that. But I find doing that kind of stuff fun. Like, oh, I want to go here. Oh, I want to go there. I do that all the time when I'm going through Mark Twain. Like, I'll be like, in point of interest, or need to turn left here. You know, private property line here, gates here, stuff like that. And you really should look into that type of stuff when you're going off-roading, especially in a area that you are not familiar with, because knowing how the route is going is one thing off of your plate when you're off-road. So you can just focus on the fun stuff like this. Yeah. Skirt. Skirt. Right at 6,400 feet, we got into pine trees. Look at it, that's pretty. We're in a forest. Woo. That's a dip. I think that was the peak at 6,570 feet. You got all these like dispersed camping sites here. Now we're going downhill. I believe it should be a downhill all the way to Crown King and back to 17. and easy all the way down. My squeaks are getting a little louder. Should've brought my grease gun. Welcome to Crown King, Arizona 4x4. Yeah, a little stop sign here, intersection. Yeah, this is a cool spot. Very cool. Back to essentially a dirt road. We're off of the trail. Dirt road that heads into Crown King. A bunch of houses over there. This has been an absolutely wonderful trail. I'm pretty much right around the corner from Crown King. Took me about 4 hours to do at my pace, solo, stopping to look at views every now and then, and filming. So yeah, if you're going from point A to point B and there's one or two of you, you could probably get it done at about 3 hours if you're just doing the trail and not looking around. But I would 100% book the full 6-7 hours to do this trail, stop and take it all in. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially the higher peaks, the higher elevation areas. Just pull over and give it a good look. Yeah, it was very pretty. So now we're just on a little dirt dusty road. Yeah, we're still about 6,000 feet, so we got a lot of the green trees around. Very cool. And we're coming up to an intersection. That's pretty much it. We're here. Yeah. People are awesome right here. They're super funny. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That we just completed Crown King, or Backway to Crown King, from Phoenix to Crown King. I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. This is definitely a must-do trail. If you're doing it just the trail, you can get by stock, like no problem whatsoever. But if you're doing all the hard obstacles, I recommend 37s with at least a 3.5-inch lift, just to get out of the way through all those obstacles. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm at a busy intersection. So many people. very busy intersection. Yeah, so I'm gonna head into town, fuel up, and go get a bite to eat. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Don't you hate it when your refrigerator is set to 32 degrees and you accidentally freeze all of your waters?